Another reason to escape the cold inside the Art Institute of Chicago. Hundreds of items are now on display showing the art and culture of Pan-Africa. Our Jackie Kostek is inside the exhibit now, and Jackie, we're told there are items on display that maybe everyone who goes might recognize.
Audrina, there are definitely items that everyone would recognize, and a lot of items from Chicago artists as well, but there's 350 pieces in this show. The show's starting here in Chicago and then moving on to Barcelona and London as well. So it really is a global show starting here in Chicago, which I think is a point of pride for us here in the city. But I'm here with Antoine Bird this morning, who's the Associate Curator of Photography and Media here at the Art Institute, and also an Associate Professor or an Art History Professor at Northwestern University, correct?
Yes, that's right,
Okay,
Jackie.
I got it all. Antoine, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jackie.
Okay, so we've moved around a little bit in this show. Again, 350 pieces, so it is an expansive exhibit. Talk about the room we're in right now.
Yeah, so right now we're in one of the early galleries called Negritude, and it's a part of a trio of galleries. Here is Garveyism, and also here is Quilombismo. And these galleries are really meant to orient the viewer to some of the key movements that have animated Pan-Africanism throughout the 20th century.
Lovely. Let's take a spin around and show off this piece by Chicago artist Carrie James Marshall. This piece is actually owned by the Art Institute, right? So people might recognize it.
Yes, so this work has been in the Art Institute's collection since 2008, and it's one of the big draws for the museum. And I would say that many people who've seen it before, they often come back because the artist, Carrie, comes in whenever the work is on view and he adds new elements to it. So new medallions, new images, etc. But what's also great is that visitors who come to see the exhibition, they'll see it in a broader context of work that speaks to Pan-Africanism.
Will this piece travel with the show when it leaves Chicago?
Sadly, no.
Okay, it'll stay here.
Yes,
it'll stay here. It belongs here, right?
Yes, it's one of the big draws.
I love it. It really is. I feel like it's one of those pieces where you can just look and keep finding things. It's not something that you just glance at and continue moving. I mean, there's so much to take in. Let's take a little bit of a walk, because there are a few other Chicago artists in this space alone. This sculpture is beautiful.
Here's a sculpture, a great sculpture by Theaster Gates, who's an artist based in Chicago. It's a 2018 bronze work called Double Consciousness. And then another really great work in the exhibition is this 1954 self-portrait by Margaret Burroughs.
Wow.
And Mrs. Burroughs is super important to the culture of Chicago. She founded the Southside Community Art Center in 1940, and then in 1961 she founded the DuSable Museum. And so here we see her posing alongside an African mask. She collected African art objects, and so she was really interested in celebrating African ancestry and heritage.
You know, it just gave me chills when you described her, because I feel like within this exhibit it shows how important Chicago and Chicago artists are to Pan-Africa, to art and culture. It's incredible.
Absolutely, yes. And then we also have a work here by Norman Teague, who's a designer and architect, and we collaborated with him to produce furniture for the exhibition. And so audiences who come to the museum, they can actually sit on many of these objects.
Art you can interact with in a real way. It's a practical way. Antoine, thank you so much for your time this morning and your expertise. Audrina, you have to come see the show. It is called Project a Black Planet, the art and culture of Pan-Africa. It is, I'm getting it out, but it takes a second. So Audrina, back to you.
Well, this morning we are giving you another reason to escape the cold inside the Art Institute of Chicago. Hundreds of items are now on display showing the art and culture of Pan-Africa. Our Jackie Kostek has been learning about this exhibit all morning long. It's pretty fascinating. And Jackie, we're told there are items on display that people will recognize, and it's certainly a great education.
Dana, it really is a great education, and I think what's really special about this exhibit, not only is it massive in scope and size, 350 works, many from Chicago artists, but also from all over the world as well, but you really can spend a lot of time here, because you're going to be seeing some works that you know, like you mentioned, from famous Chicago artists, and also moments from pop culture as well. We mentioned the Lauryn Hill album earlier, but there's a lot of pieces that you will definitely recognize recognize. But I'm here with Adam Getachew this morning, who is a professor at the University of Chicago. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jackie.
Okay,
nice to be here.
Well, it's so great to be here. It's been such a pleasure just to explore the exhibit this morning. Let's talk about the space we're in right now called the interiors. What does that mean?
Right. So we're in the interiors room, and this is a space where we think about places on the inside. So you've come through parts of the galleries where we're talking about political movements. You'll go back to thinking about collectives and communities, right? And here's an opportunity to think about what does Pan-Africanism look like on various insides. We have works that think about spaces of confinement. We have works that bring the earth, the garden, inside of a warehouse here. But we also have opportunities to really think about the home, right? The place where most of us spend so much time. I want to take us over here to this gallery wall.
Yes.
Which brings together such a wide range of works. Most of these works depict families, intimate spaces. For example, take a look at this painting by Ama Amos.
So beautiful.
Where we get to peek inside a home, beautifully decorated, and see a couple in a really intimate moment.
Yes.
But really, the gallery wall is something many of us might be familiar with. It would be a way that we arrange photographs and paintings and posters in our own living room spaces.
I mean, I have to say, this is a well-done gallery wall. I feel like when I've tried to do gallery walls in my own apartment, it doesn't turn out so well. And of course, the pieces are not as beautiful either. I do have to mention, too, that there is this photograph here of this famous South African singer. And we'd actually seen a work by a modern artist in a separate wing, or not separate wing, but separate space of the show that actually incorporated that photograph. So it's really cool how the different works are sort of incorporated and circulating within the space. Adam, we did want to talk about this piece as well. What is special about this?
Absolutely, yeah. So this is a painting by an American painter, Buford Delaney, who made this painting when he was 70 years old. He was living in Paris at the time. And here he's really depicting himself as a younger version of himself within a bathhouse. He's decorated himself in Pan-African colors. We see the red, black, and green. He's sitting on what looks like a West African stool, and he's wearing beads from East Africa. So I think one of the things we really see in this painting is that the idea of interiors is also about the self, you know, how we imagine ourselves. And projection, Project a Black Planet, is as much not just about the world, but about projecting and imagining ourselves too.
Oh, Adam, thank you so much for your time this morning. It's such a beautiful exhibit. You sort of explored some painful moments, but also the beautiful art and culture, and it just all is woven together so beautifully. So you have to come check it out. They do have free Winter Wednesdays at the Art Institute for Illinois residents, so you can check, yes, Monday, Wednesday, no, they're closed Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe I should have you say
Winter weekdays.
Winter weekdays, not Winter Wednesdays. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Check the website for those days. Dana, back to you.
All right, Jackie,
Winter
thank you.
weekdays, not Wednesdays.
In today's Jumpstart, we're checking out a new exhibit at the Art Institute of Chicago.
And that exhibit is titled Project a Black Planet, the art and culture of Pan-Africa, on display now through March 30th. And Jackie Kostek gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the artwork that visitors can see.
The show is called Project a Black Planet, the art and culture of Pan-Africa. We've explored so many of the different spaces. It really is an expansive show, 350 works that you can see on display here at the Art Institute. I'm here with Antoine Bird this morning, who is the Associate Curator of Photography and Media at the Art Institute and also a professor at Northwestern University. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jackie.
Okay, we have another beautiful work by a Chicago artist that you may see in some of the marketing materials if you've seen anything about this show in and around Chicago right now, done by Chicago artist Simone Lee.
Yes, this sculpture here depicts the dancer Catherine Dunham, and it was made in 2017, and it's typical of Simone Lee's approach. You see her interest in raffia, which is a material that's common in African architecture, but also Catherine Dunham is also a Chicago figure. She was born in Glen Ellen, and she was a pioneering choreographer.
I love it. We've talked a lot about the Chicago artists, but there's work from all over the world. I mean, it is truly a global show that will end up going on to other cities after its debut here in Chicago. But this space generally speaks to community community.
Yes, yes. So in some of the other galleries that we were in, a lot of the work focused on the individual, but here community and collectivity are the key themes.
Gotcha. As displayed.
As displayed here.
Here.
Those themes really come together in this beautiful installation by Kader Atia, who's a French-Algerian artist, and he wanted to produce a work that gives the sensation of a crowd of people from different backgrounds. And you'll notice that each of the door elements are surmounted by megaphones, but they're silent. And so for Atia, the idea is that audiences can project. They can use their imaginations to imagine what can be spoken through an installation like this.
What I love is there are so many pieces that give that idea of project a black planet. I mean, and this one is maybe as much on the nose as you can be with the title of the show, but it's really special. Antoine, I do want to just note for people who are Illinois residents who are watching this morning that folks can come to the Art Institute for free on some weekdays, which is really special.
Yes, so we have free winter weekdays.
You got it,
which allows people to come to the museum. And this is a show that really rewards close looking but repeated visits. So audiences can come and they can look at the different artworks and then they can come back and see them anew.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Antoine.
Thank you,
Gotta
Jackie.
give you a high five. It's been fun. All right, Audrina, Dana, back to you guys.
Jackie, thank you so much.